So Airbnb just announced the biggest update to the platform in over a decade. So in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know about this update, whether you're a host like myself or whether you're a guest. And I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm not a big reader, but I did read the article, and that's why I'm making a quick video to show you guys what you need to know about that huge update. Make sure to subscribe to this channel to follow my short-term rental journey, my investing journey, real estate journey, and much more. But without further ado, let's get into it. So I saw that Airbnb was having this update, so I was very curious on what would happen because I'm closing currently on 2 more Airbnb short-term rentals, and I also am an investor in the Airbnb stock. So this update was pretty big. I really wanted to hear what they had to offer, and honestly, I really do like what they have to offer, and apparently the shareholders do too because the stock price is up today. But what are the changes going on in Airbnb? So one of the biggest changes that Airbnb is making to the platform is they are expanding their category search. So they're going to add over 50 categories. So now more unique Airbnbs are going to be available and show on the platform. So you can search for pools, for example, or you can search for a private chef, for example, and all those Airbnbs are going to pop up. So if you're an Airbnb host, you need to pay attention to these categories that are going to be launching this summer of 2022, and make sure that if you're able to add some of these things to be in more of these searches, it's definitely something that you want to look into. And as a guest, it is absolutely awesome because you can look for the exact experience you want in some of these unique stays in not big cities. Airbnb touched on that. Those big cities, with killing it on Airbnb, a lot of times they dominate. So some of these maybe Airbnbs that are very unique and maybe not is a high traffic area, they're going to get more exposure. So if you're able to be a host that can do some unique things, this is definitely something you want to look into. Another really cool update that they made is called split stays. So now if you are taking a longer trip, more than 2 weeks, it's going to actually allow you to stay in the same city at multiple different Airbnbs. So if one might be booked open for 2 weeks and then there's a booking, you are able to actually book multiple Airbnbs and stay at multiple. That way you can stay in the same location. You know, you don't have to be like, oh, there's no Airbnbs available. You can stay for extended stays by bouncing around a little bit more. So I think this is going to be really awesome for the platform and a really cool feature to add. And then the last big update that Airbnb is having is they currently have host coverage where you can have over up to $1 million covered if something were to go horribly wrong with a guest. Fingers crossed, don't ever have to use that, but if it does happen, Airbnb does have coverage. Well, now they're offering that same coverage for guests. So guests are going to be covered more. There was also a lot that they touched on. They got into details. I'll link the article down below, but there was things like such as cancellations, or for example, furnace went out in one of my Airbnbs. Felt terrible, but we weren't able to get it fixed that night. So now Airbnb is changing things to where they're going to find that guest another place to stay, sort of similar to that flex stay platform where you can stay in 2 different Airbnbs, but they're going to do that. So it's going to make the guest experience better. So if something were to happen like that, Airbnb's insurance is going to take care of it. They're going to be covered, and they're going to have another place to stay. But anyways, that's all I got. I said I would keep it brief. You just need the info. You don't need all the talking. You can go and watch my other videos on my channel if you want to hear more. I'll leave those up at my sides right now. But until next time, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on this video. I really would appreciate it. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what else you want to see. Until next time, Evan Dante signing out. Peace.